Lewis Smith of MMA UK joined post-fight to Cage Warriors 100 with Jack Shaw's father and coach, Richard Shaky Shaw. Shake, profile tonight.
Yeah, over the moon. Really proud of him. I think it was his best performance to date against his toughest opponent to date. So yeah, you only have to look at the ovation of the crowd. He's got a nation right behind him now, and I think he's destined for really big things after that.
Yeah. I think, as we were just saying, a lot of people coming at this fight, they were questioning Jack's ability, saying that he was going to get sort of put on the floor, dominating the wrestling. But I mean, he really stood up to that night and proved that he was far from the case. Was that something you knew all along, that Jack was going to be?
Jack's the best wrestler in Europe. I'll put that up for MMA. Yeah. MMA, as far as MMA base goes, he's the best wrestler. You've only seen that today. Everybody said, "Oh, Mike's going to do this, Mike's going to do that." He's too strong. He put Jack on his back. We knew the game plan. We'll box long. When he comes in, we'll double underhook. We'll put it on the cage. We'll put him on his back, and that's what we did. Mike had a good takedown in round 2. Didn't do anything with it. Sat low. Didn't throw any punches. Sat on the hips, and eventually Jack got the sweep. Ended up on top. Won that round. I think it's I think there's a lot of fighters in Europe now. We're going to go, Jesus Christ. How do we beat this kid? So yeah, we've always had faith. We've got a fantastic wrestling coach at the club. We got Carl Parker, who's wrestling IQ, particularly around an MMA fight, is second to none. So he was a good wrestler before Parker became on the team, but Parker took him up that next notch. So yeah, I've always believed he's the best wrestler in Europe, and I think he proved that tonight.
And in the cage, obviously the first and second round, Jack seemed to be going a lot for that rear naked choke. Was that something that you'd planned, or is it something that he felt in there, do you think?
No, Jack's style is that if he takes you down and gets on top, he's vicious with elbows. Yeah. Every fight is going to turn. Nobody's going to get elbowed in the face. So we work a lot of the back with him, control the body triangle, the seatbelt grip, just because we know that every fighter is going to turn. Yeah. And we proved that today. He got mount on Mike several times, and every time Mike fair play man, resilient. There's a lot of fighters would have rolled over long before that, but he kept fighting off the choke. But that third round, I said to him at the end of the second, "You'll stop him this round." I was confident of it. He'd taken the life out of him, and I'm guessing Mike must be coming on the third, thinking, where do I go? How do I win this fight, really? So I think it was a really good performance. It went exactly as we thought it would. Yeah.
And obviously now he's the champion. It's been a long time coming, obviously, from the last one where the opponent pulled. There's a little bit of a tear in the ISO at the end. We were a bit emotional there.
Yeah, just a bit. I mean, we called for it back. I don't remember back when we was in Belgium in November 2017 after we beat Aiden de Pape. We were due to fight. There was talk of us fighting then at the end of February on the London show, but they decided to give Nathaniel the Irish fighter, and we fought Vaughan Lee. Yeah. We beat Vaughan Lee. We come into criticism then. Oh, he's passed it, his shot. You can't win. Then we was going to fight against Bouland in Belgium for the title, but Jack broke his hand in the Vaughan Lee fight, so we had to have MRI, had to have a little bit of time out on that, rest it, have it healed up. Then we was going to fight September, and we all know what happened there. Nothing to do with the fight. God bless him. He's had a devastating news about the injury. But this was his time, and to be honest, I think the fact that this I think it was written in the stars. Cage Warriors 100, what a fantastic event. The crowd, I don't care where you go in the world. I went to Madison Square Garden back a few months, 4 weeks ago with Marshmallow, and the atmosphere there didn't even come close to what we produced here today. It's up there with the Irish in Dublin when the UFC turned up in Dublin. For me, I couldn't even hear myself think when the introductions were done. So I'm over the moon, mate. It was a long time coming. But he's had his rewards. Nobody works harder than that kid, and that's not because he's my son. If I was just his coach, I'd be telling you the same thing. Nobody works harder. Nobody conducts himself better. He's the perfect role model for any youngsters coming in. He don't bad talk anybody. He's not mouthing off. He just comes in. He's very complimentary about his opponent. He's polite. He deals with all this stuff, the media that goes on. He'd be out till gone 1 o'clock doing interviews. Doesn't complain. Just gets on with it. Bantamweight. I honestly believe that in 12 months we'll be capable of beating anybody in the world. Yeah, brilliant.
Well, Sheikh, obviously just want to say congratulations for the victory.
Thank you, Lou, and thank you guys for
your whole team.
All the support you put behind, not just Jack or my team. It means a lot, and it goes a long way to raising our exposure. So really appreciate you guys as well.
Brilliant. Sheikh, congratulations, buddy. Cheers, mate.